I swear to fucking God, I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed. God. Hello. It is me. Once again. I shouldn't be here, by the way. How's everyone doing? If I look like shit, I sound like shit, and it looks like I'm absolutely fucking upset, it's because I am. I am sick as a fucking dog because somehow I managed to scratch the back of my fucking gum eating snacks and it got infected and my entire body is just rebelling against me. So if this side of my face looks swollen, it's because it is. Hello. I cannot be left alone. I cannot be left alone. Like, people do not like it when I'm calm. They don't. Bitch. Hello. You know all those, like, what was it, like weeks ago, where I made a video saying that because of my stance on video games, shields called me a bigot and bigots called me shields, and then the shields proved me wrong. Well, it is time for the grifters to prove me, you know, not wrong, right, to prove me right this time. Listen, I was fine. I was chill. I was laying in that goddamn bed, rotting away like I should. I've been, you know, right now, I'm on like a half a tortilla, 4 fucking croquettes, and fucking painkillers. That's what I am on. And rage, which is usually the case with me, isn't it? Hello, hello, my simps. Hello, people that only watch me because I'm pretty. How do you guys feel about that statement? Because, you know, hello, hi. Hello, everyone that, you know, doesn't watch me because I'm funny and engaging and entertaining. Hello, how are you guys doing? You guys good? Hello, everyone that is a man in this chat. I don't have lady viewers either. I sound rough because I feel rough, okay? But hey, let's go. Let's get it. I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. That's a thing that's gonna happen. So what happened, you would ask? Because I'm a grifter, and you should already know what's going on because I'm a grifter, and I'm constantly just jumping from one controversy to another. So what do you mean you don't know what am I grifting about now? Right. This guy, what's his name? Revenant Remnant. Do we know Revenant Remnant? Do you guys know the guy that I'm talking about, that I'm about to talk about? Just, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to think back and think, yeah, that guy that makes really good videos. I know that guy. Do you guys know him? No? I didn't know him either until today while I was scrolling through my mentions. And I think it was just another guy said, hey, have you seen this video about you? And I was like, no, but I'm about to, you know? So we have reacted to the shields that hate me because, you know, I am right. And now we're going to react to the grifters that hate me because I am right. I have my own opinions that no one can, like, shake because, you know, it is what it is. I have my own fucking convictions and no one is gonna, like, move me from those. It is what it is. And who has the audacity of calling me a grifter? But I will show you, okay? Come here. Not that close. Back away. So this guy, right? As you can see, makes a video about me. 32 fucking minutes of just unhinged yapping, right? Haven't watched it. I've like skimmed through it. You haven't watched it? I've skimmed through it because I was thinking, like, is he gonna have anything to say that I haven't heard before? Is he gonna be, like, actually interested? I don't think we're gonna even able to, like, sit for like 30 minutes, like, listening to him yap. You will see why. And he's just reacting to my video that I did on the culture war. Where is it? this one, where I explained the difference between forced and organic representation, and a lot of people needed to like hear that. And I was reacting to the entire fucking controversy surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And that was a month ago. And this guy, you know, he also reacting to this video. This guy decides that now is a good moment to just, you know, yeah. And he calls me a grifter. And I will show you, you know, a little bit of his video because he's desperate, obviously, for attention. 500 videos and 4,000 subscribers. I know it hurts, right? I know it hurts. I think one of his points is that I'm a grifter because my content is about Veilguard when he first came out. Right. We will see his content, right? We will see where he started from, because I think he's been on like YouTube a little bit longer than me. I mean, I've been on YouTube for like doing YouTube for 9 months, right? And he's been on YouTube for how long? 9 years. I know it hurts, right? It's okay. We're gonna watch his amazing video about, you know, him cooking me for my Kingdom Come Deliverance like takes, and we're gonna see just how creative this guy is. We are gonna see if my assumptions that he's a grifter and he's just taking other people taking like talking points and repeating them, you know, and trying to like get people riled up are true or not. We're gonna see if he mentions that I'm a grifter. He makes fun of my accent or makes fun of my nationality, which he doesn't know which nationality I am because he constantly makes assumptions that I'm Latina, which I'm not. What else? This is about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I wonder if he's gonna say, well, that doesn't work in this game because this game is like The Witcher 3 and Geralt and Henry are not blank slate protagonists and therefore you cannot change their sexuality. I wonder if that's gonna be like a take that he's gonna have. He's gonna call me woke, fence sitter. We'll see. I'm throwing words at the wall. Let's see how many of them actually stick, right? And let's see who's actually a grifter. I will let the man speak for himself, although you might find a little like hard to understand what he's saying because he does sound like he has a dick in his mouth, but that's besides the point, isn't it? Let's see. For those of you living under a rock, it's set in 1400s Bohemia. It's a historical RPG that prides itself on being grounded in realism. So when the devs decided to throw in a gay romance option and a black dude... That's me actually being based. Let's see. Yeah, we're starting. Only white people exist, fairy tale.
Let me get my pen.
Henry doesn't suddenly become gay. Active.
No.
Known after So for anyone who is unfamiliar with Norei, she became well known after she somehow had a playtester for driving.
Not somehow. Don't be jealous, okay? I don't know what's your actual name. I'm gonna call you Bob. Bob, don't be jealous. It's not somehow. It's that. And the guy said it. He watched multiple people talking about Veilguard, and he decided that I was the most. Guess what? The least grifter about it, like the one that was like the most calm and more like objective about the subject, and he decided to like talk to me. That's why I got the scoop, and you didn't. I'm sorry.
He's the Veilguard on her channel leaked information about.
Can you hear him? I'm telling you that he sounds like he has a dick in his mouth. I wasn't joking, by the way.
Norei rightfully criticized BioWare for what they did with Veilguard, but has recently switched her stance on a few things, mostly due to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Right.
First by making a smug, disingenuous video
Disingenuous? Yeah, the volume is...
the blame DEI in KCD2, and since then has now doubled down with a video discussing the culture war, which I have decided to respond to, in which I will address her with the same energy and treatment she addresses others with.
No, I'm about to get cooked, Chad. I'm sorry. This has never happened to me before. People have never hated on me and my opinions before. Please, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous right now. I don't know if I'm ready to get cooked live. I'm sorry. he's gonna address me like, is he gonna be mean to me? No. Whew.
And how she addresses the topic of discussion.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all about controversy and money. Obviously. Who is she? Who is she? And it's about being on the right side of history, which there's no right side of history. And history is written by the people that win.
You mean exactly what your channel is basically about?
What? And history is written by the people that win.
You mean exactly what your channel is basically about?
What?
The ads on your videos and YouTube memberships enabled? A series.
I'm sorry, what?
Channel is basically about the ads on your videos and
the ads on my videos? I'm sorry, don't send me super chats. I'm sorry. No, because that makes me a grifter. I'm sorry. But me monetizing my work makes me a grifter. Is it because you can't monetize your videos? Is that why you're upset as spaghetti? Because even after almost 10 years on the platform, you cannot monetize your videos, and even if you do, you don't make any money out of them? Is that why?
YouTube.
Oh no! Oh no!
Memberships enabled.
I have my YouTube memberships enabled! I didn't know that outed me as a grifter, guys. You should have told me. I didn't know. I didn't know that completely invalidated my entire fucking, personality and my entire, talking points and my entire, everything. Because I'm sorry. Did you guys not know that and someone became a member right now? Do you guys not know that I was getting paid? I don't get paid. I don't get paid. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Series of videos going over the drama surrounding Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Just see, this is why you are a grifter. Because you literally don't watch the videos that you criticize me for. You say that I was addressing the drama around Veilguard, right? Let's just go. This is my first video, okay, on Veilguard. Let's just see how many times I say that the game is woke, that it's shit because it has pronouns, and that it's shit because it's gay, okay? Let's listen. Already I want to die. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Let's take a shot. Every time that I say the game is woke, the game is a DEI infested thing. Let's take a shot. Okay. And I'm gonna do this for multiple videos as well.
I genuinely have a knot in the pit of my stomach right now.
Let's see.
I haven't watched it. I saw you guys talk about it on Discord and I was like, okay, there goes my last vestiges of hope for the rest of it. Oh.
So that's... Woke! Woke!
Wow.
Oh my god, it's woke! I'm gonna do the dab like the... woke! Woke!
And why does he have a crossbow?
DI!
Because...
I'm dabbing.
He's gonna be related to... That's not Varric.
Am I actually engaged? I'm sorry. Am I looking at the screen and looking at the gameplay and the trailer and judging the game based on that? Wait. This might be a one-off occurrence. Let's do it again.
Capture from software in development and takes place very early in the game. Okay, so it's software in development, but it's gonna be released this year, isn't it? Like fall this year?
hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Okay, so
They're in the middle of the screen.
Nev, Snow.
I fucking changed the entire... That's gonna piss me off, though. That's gonna piss me off. Those are not gonna be seen on the screen.
She's a detective. They're like... We don't know how these two meet. Apparently at a fucking tavern. I don't know. I'm like in the, you know, like, you can move around. That's cool.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar
That's some bullshit. Those fucking demons never take one arrow to put down.
the doors quick as you can.
I'm like in the look. I'm like in how they look.
I'm a grifter! Wait!
And they're playing with
I think
Controller.
That's the last of them.
Good. Let's get
It
to do my
seems. Was like shooting themselves in the mouth. I still don't understand why Minrathis is fucking dishonored. I don't understand.
But I thought I was criticizing the game because it was DI. It's woke. I'm sorry. I'll find it.
I've not said anything.
I'll find it.
And here you're saying like, oh yeah, but we really care about, you know, people having a, like, no, you don't, because you're basically taking their identities away from them while claiming to be a queer company. You know what I mean? Is it translating?
Is it?
Like, by trying to give everyone representation, you give no one representation. By trying to please every single...
What? What was that? I'm a grifter because I do what? Monetize my videos and claim that everything is woke? Control F. Woke. The gaming culture, why centrists are like the woke. Naughty Dog's Intergalactic is woke as love for activist weirdos. Remember when games weren't woke? Dragon Age the Velguard will end woke BioWare. Dragon Quest creator calls out the woke bullshit in gaming. Ghost of Yate will be woke trash. Dead Rising woke remaster. Why woke games are failing. So I'm a grifter because I criticize a game that I knew a lot about and I objectively criticize its strong suits and its flaws. It had more flaws than strong suits. And I, with deadly accuracy, predicted the outcome of the Veilguard fucking debacle when it happened, right? So I talk about something that I know a lot about, and that makes me a grifter. I wonder, what were you doing? I mean, I'm sorry. I know that I've been doing this for 9 months, and I have, can someone do the math? 14K to 4K is how many times the amount of subscribers? How much is that? Right. And what were you doing? Oh, gameplay? It didn't seem like it took off. Oh, so you were doing little gameplay shorts. Oh, right. Yeah, that's very consistent with your actual content that you're making now. I wonder what happened. What shifted? Let's continue. Like 8 years ago. Let's continue. Let's watch. Oh, okay. It wasn't taking off your content. Ooh, we're okay. 4 years ago. It's still. Oh, you get like, you know, you got a nice video here. What else? What else? Nah. What happened? Where do you start to ship your content to? Oh. Let's see. Oh. 2 years ago, you were doing a WWE video. In that same year, you started like talking about woke shit and woke garbage, and you saw that you got views out of it. And what was your next after that? Representation in video games, Lethal Weapon, the Saints Row reboot fans are emotional weirdos. Yeah. Interesting. So you started making videos about the culture war that apparently you are very, you know, it's very dear to your heart, this culture war that has been going on for 10 years, but you're only talking about it now after it made you money. Do you guys, I'm sorry, I'm too dumb because I'm an e-thought. You guys know how this works. Like, I don't play games and I don't do anything like other than just chatting streams. You know what I mean? And I use my Sims for views and stuff like that. Can you guys explain this to me? Because I think it's a coincidence, isn't it? Oh. I wonder what happened here. What changed? What changed? Revenant from making WWE videos that no one wanted to watch to you changing your entire brand to hating on every single game. Do you play those games? Do you play Saints Row? Do you play, do you play games at all? Oh, what happened? I wonder. It's almost like this is grifted. Oh. Veilguard. Ooh, Veilguard. Ah. And you're still not pulling views though. Does it sting that I've been doing this for 9 months and I did pull views and subscribers and I still do? Does it upset you that I'm capable of criticizing something and then shifting to actually making professional videos, to shifting again? Because I bet you will talk about like, oh, you're just a grifter because you make lore videos and because those don't work out, which sure they don't work out, I guess. No one has watched them like at all, I guess. Yeah, those don't work out. You're always going back to like, yeah, because you can see that I talk about every single video game ever. Like, for example, there's not a pattern of what games I talk about, right? Dragon Age the Veilguard or RPG, Exodus RPG, Avowed RPG, Mass Effect 5 RPG, and then I have a video on Warhammer 40k because guess what? I like Warhammer 40k and I play games. What do you do? Do you play games? No, you don't. You talk about them. You talk about whatever's hot at the moment and you still get no fucking views on them. But I'm the grifter? I guess. Let's see what else you have to say. I'm sure that it's very interesting.
And controversies surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. all of which has gained you an audience and money.
Yeah, that's how content creation works. I am sorry that what are you doing what you're doing? Because you're fighting the good fight, but you have only been fighting the good fight like for 2 years. But you claim that you have been, fighting for the cultural war and against like woke policies and anti-DEI forever, but you've only been doing it for 2 years because you saw that it got you more traction than the rest of the things that you were doing, which you were probably passionate about those things. But the moment you started getting views, you just let go of, I don't know, your morals and your... It's almost like that's grifting, when you just do things to get views and engagement and you don't do those things because you want to. And then there's me who does whatever the fuck she wants and still gets more views than you do.
Because currently, it's not your lore analysis videos. In terms of there being no right side of history and it being written by the winner, while true in the sense of being written by the winner, it doesn't necessarily mean the winner was in the right.
And winning in this... So what's the point? War, which is not a war. I mean, that's just everything.
Disingenuous argument to make. While the name...
What makes a game good and what makes it bad?
This is a disingenuous argument to make.
Why? I'm sorry. Let's say what I was saying because
written by the winner, it doesn't necessarily mean the winner was in the right.
And winning in this war, which is not a war, because that's the thing. People are just delusional. Like calling this a culture war or whatever when it's just pixels on a screen, which they are. And at the end of the day, we're never going to be in agreement on what makes a game good and what makes it bad. Am I wrong?
This is a disingenuous argument to make. While the name culture war is stupid, the meaning of it rings true. Two sides are clashing.
But you didn't care about the cultural war until 2 years ago. What changed? What happened? What two men kissing got your fifis hurt? 2 years ago, you started caring about this. You made your entire channel about the cultural war, but you claim that I made my entire channel about the cultural war? Except that's literally disingenuous and that's a lie?
Woke and anti-woke, people who want true escapism with no agendas shoehorned, and the other group of people that want DEI agendas. And
but you want your agenda because you are admitting that you want video games to be very specific to your liking, which is never gonna happen, and it's never happened in the history of video games ever. We both agree, and I think we all agree, DEI is terrible for video games. It's really bad because it changed representation, which happens organically forever in the history of ever. You're gonna see it always, and you've been seeing it. You've been consuming fucking video games that have fucking black voice actors, black characters. Did you care? No, because they didn't make you care about it. They were just there and you didn't have to think about it. Now they add those people into games and they make you, be extremely aware of them. Like, they're here. They deserve to be here. If you say anything about this, you're fucking this and this and that. That's the difference between, representation and DEI infused politics in video games. And I feel like anyone with 2 brain cells, which I have them and you don't, and I'm very dumb, dude. It is what it is, that you cannot see the difference. That you just, anything that doesn't fit your worldview, it's woke. The same thing that anything doesn't fit, like a shell's worldview, is bigotry, and it's, a hate crime. I don't see you having this energy when Hypnotic said the exact same shit that I did. I wonder why. I wonder why this is a theme of people think that you can come after me for saying and having the same opinions as some of the people that you actually fucking worship, like Hypnotic. But you don't tell him about it. Why? Because that he's gonna cook you in front of like thousands of people, right? Well,
ideologies that align with their worldviews. You're trying to minimize this by saying it's simply about pixels on a screen when you know that's not what it is. It's deeper than that. And the arguments involved.
so why haven't you been talking about this, Revenant? Why did you only talk about this, from 2 years ago to now? You've had your channel for 10 years almost. But you didn't think about picking up and fighting like the good fight back then, but you're only doing it now? Why? Why?
Involving it do matter. You should know this because your channel grew based on criticizing ideologies that were.
That's a lie. You are a liar. And that just shows that I think someone said it before, you just look at my fucking thumbnails and you assume shit and you don't actually watch anything. You don't watch my fucking videos. And for you to actually make a video about me, 30 minutes of you just yapping, my brother, you have to know what the fuck you're talking about. Let us see again most recent video.
Neff, you're injured. Help the veil jumpers.
Solus warned me about them being evil.
You don't say. Oh, the blighted, tyrannical, pro-slavery gods are evil? I wonder if I would have been able to reach that conclusion on my lonesome by myself.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
Stop repeating what the other character says in a very tiny different way, because you're just repeating the same shit over and over again.
So you're lying, okay? No, I did not build my entire channel around me criticizing Veilguard for being a DEI slob. Revenant, Bob. I didn't. I made my entire channel criticizing Veilguard in every single way possible. From gameplay to animations to dialogue to writing to lore. And that's what people know me from, and that's why people kept calling me to appear in their podcasts, because they knew that if they wanted to talk about Veilguard, they had to call me, because I am fucking autistic and I know a lot about Dragon Age Origins, okay? So no, you're a liar, and you're lying for views and engagement, which makes you a grifter. Almost choked on my saliva. Yeah, you're just fucking, it's just sad. It's just sad that you're just doing this to yourself, and for what? I bet you're gonna react to this and you're gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna dislike your video because you deserve it, but for 1,000 views, you're just lying. And if you had done a little bit of research, you should have known that I love taking your stupid little videos, just like I do with Eddie, and make money off of them. I'm very combative, I'm very argumentative, I am very mean. You know this. You've been stalking my social media, you've been watching and screenshotting every single fucking tweet and every single community post that I've been posting. You know that I'm mean. So why would you do this to yourself? For what? For 1,000 views? You're not gonna make not even $10 out of this, if you make any money at all, which I doubt. And at the end of the day, yes, boils down to you having been done this for like 10 years almost, been grifting for 2, and a bitch did it in 9 months. And that's why it stinks. because you cannot comprehend that people watch me for more than my looks. And it's just because I'm fucking funny and engaging and entertaining. And I am myself, no matter what. I stay fucking true to my beliefs, no matter where the fucking wind blows. I'm always right. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm always right. Fucking Veilguard, people were shilling for it. People were calling it like Game of the Year. And what was I saying? No, it's not. It's not gonna be. And that's delusional to think that way. And I explained multiple times exactly why I thought that way. What happened? Veilguard was not Game of the Year. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, people were fucking being negative about it. And calling it like everything, you know, every name under the sun and trying to boycott it. And I said, well, that's fucking retarded. Because at its core, it is a good game. And people are going to enjoy it regardless of what you guys think. And it's always about the majority of gamers speaking up, right? It's about them choosing what's a good game and what game to like spend their money on, correct? What happened? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 became very successful. Avowed. Since I saw the fucking trailers, I said, hey, this is just going to be a Veilguard 2.0 for this reason and this reason and this reason. And I'm not particularly like impressed about what I'm seeing. And what happened? Avowed didn't impress anyone. So, am I a grifter when I'm constantly standing my ground and being right every time? And I only speak on RPGs because that's what I know and what I have the confidence and the knowledge to speak about? Yet you speak about every single game that it's, you know, controversial during that week to no avail because no one fucking watches you, because why would they watch you if they can just watch Smash JT and Damien or Hypnotic? And you're just better because of that. And you're better because I'm a woman. And I'm, you know, not putting a lot of effort into this. It's just me fucking yapping in front of a camera and people like it. And you sit there for 30 minutes being pissed, being absolutely fucking fuming. Because why? Why do people watch her? She's annoying. She's not that pretty. She has an annoying voice. She has a weird accent. But they watch me though. And I can change my content and I can put out like a lore video tomorrow. Right? Or I can do, you know, a fucking dissertation about this one RPG that I played 12 years ago. And I don't care. Because I can do whatever I want. I'm not subjected to my audience's, like, you know, you have to do this. If you are. If you stray from this path, if you dare to have an opinion that it's yours, because none of your opinions right now are yours, like at all. And it is what it is. But if you dare to have an opinion that is not your own, you know you will be eaten alive. You know that. And you know you can't defend yourself. Because your entire community, it's about, you know, you sucking that guy's dick while he jerks you off. While my community knows that I will put them in their place and they will thank me for it. We're different. I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're different.
We're crammed in a game. You criticize people who didn't share the same views you had with...
No, I criticize Eddie because we don't like each other. Again, you're just spinning the narrative to suit your worldview, which is what they do as well, which is what I've criticized multiple times and what I will keep on criticizing because it's what I believe in. Because unlike you, I have my own opinions and my own thoughts because I'm my own person.
Dragon is the Veilguard, yet you want to act disingenuous about this now when you've been getting heat for simping for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
What heat? What heat? What heat? What? I'm sorry. Where am I? I hit 14K during the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 debacle. People followed me and subscribed more than they disliked me. So I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
Oh, that's me. Ew. I would rather people collectively awaken and get common sense than, than just fight invisible battles, because it's never gonna end. You know what I mean? People are just gonna find the next thing to get mad about.
Okay then, Nostradamus. What is awakening and getting common sense?
I love how people try to use this against me. Like, I didn't willingly dress up like this and put this on the internet. I need to be bigger here. Like this.
Enlighten us. I mean, you've only started uploading on YouTube 9 months ago.
And you hate that. And you hate that. Babes, I know. It fucking stinks like hell, baby. It stings like hell. Doesn't it? Because what happened? What happened, babes? You've been doing this for almost 10 years. What happened? Are you not engaging enough? Are you not entertaining enough? Goodness.
It was mainly talking about Dragon Age the Veilguard non-stop.
Yeah. And that makes me a grifter because I talk about one topic that I am passionate about. Wouldn't it make me a grifter if I was talking about several games that I have never fucking played? Also, I think he says in this video, I don't have to play these games to know they're trash. So he hasn't even played the games.
And before then, you were relatively unknown. But please...
Can't. You cannot say that to me. Anyone can say that to me. You cannot say that to me. Yeah, I was relatively unknown because I hadn't posted anything on YouTube because I wasn't interested enough to make anything for YouTube. And then the moment I started uploading, I went viral. But that doesn't piss you off at all. Yeah.
Please, share your wisdom with us.
I do,
what
every
are
day.
These invisible battles? Was pushing back against Veilguard an invisible battle? Of course not. But that's right, I get it. Pushing back against Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is an invisible battle. All because you like the game and your dumbass is too delusional to see the blatant wokeness in the game.
What did I say? He's gonna call the game woke. He's gonna say that it's DEI infused. He's probably gonna bring Geralt in a second here when because I've spoken about, hey, it's an RPG, it gives you options. Why are we complaining about options in a fucking RPG? Are we crazy? It's like fucking complaining about wheels on a car. It's stupid. But yeah, let's see.
So instead of owning up to simping for woke slop, you made this video to validate your purchase and save face in order to regain subscribers and followers.
I didn't have to regain subscribers. I don't know what you're not getting. I gained subscribers. I regained them. I not even regained, I just gained them. I never lost anything. I gained subscribers from me simping for woke slop
On social media, because clearly the backlash you've been receiving.
And how is this me backtracking if I'm doubling down on my opinions?
Has been bothering you. The quote-unquote invisible battles ends when fence-sitting consumer pigs like you.
Fence-sitting, I told you it was gonna call me a fence-sitter, which it's like a script. It's like, you are either born a bigot or a shill. And when you're born, they give you a script, right? They give you a script and it's like, okay, you're a shill, you have to call everyone a bigot, a racist, and a Nazi. You have to call everyone woke, a fence-sitter, and a traitor. I think if he brings up like BioWare and he calls like Mass Effect or whatever, like woke, you know where he's talking, like he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Understand what people with spines are fighting for. I understand this is hard to get through your cinder block sized head, but all of this DEI bullshit doesn't magically go away. especially when you give games a pass for whatever biases you have towards said game. And the only real way to combat this is by closing our wallets and letting our voices be
Constant laws. Pronounce things first before you come after my accent. By the way, baby. Bookie Bear. And first of all, who the fuck is giving a shit about what IGN says? You care? Oh my god, they gave both a 9. Do you care about what IGN says? Do you think IGN holds any fucking sway on people's thoughts and opinions at all in 2025, my dude?
heard. People will find the next thing to be mad about because there's always a studio releasing a game riddled with propaganda.
Right.
After all, the games industry is full of activists that won't hesitate to cram their ideologies in any.
Sure. I agree with that. But you guys are just taking that, you're taking an inch and running a mile with it. Because now everything that you don't like or anything that it's not straight and white, it's woke and it's DEI and we should boycott it and we shouldn't pay any money for it and we shouldn't, and that's just absolutely fucking retarded, which I understand. You're retarded. I know this. I bet you look a certain way. I just know the phenotype is phenotyping when it comes to you. I know this. I bet that your tongue is too big for your mouth. I know. It's okay. But there's differences. Like what you're talking about is called extremism. It's, you're either with or against me. And you think, and you see the world in black and white. You either agree with everything that I say, or you're on the opposite side. And you're woke, and you're shell, and you're a grifter, and you're trash, and we get this. It's been done multiple times before by much smarter people than you. People that have actually gotten something out of it because you're doing all this grifting and cocksacking for absolutely fucking nothing. Zero fucking engagement. Zero engagement on fucking X. Zero engagement on YouTube. And zero engagement on your fucking live streams, dude. And you're in a box and you cannot get away with that because you are an extremist now. That's how you have presented yourself to the world. Me, I have done whatever the fuck I wanted with my channel. So people know that I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I do whatever the fuck I want. It's been a constant thing. So people are not surprised when I'm mean. Or I'm, brother, this is just embarrassing for you. It's not embarrassing for me because I know I'm going to get more views and more engagement and more money out of this video that you're going to get out of the entire fucking channel that you have.
Anything. You obviously know and see this with BioWare, but other studios have done this as well. Or maybe you don't know since you've been on autopilot like an NPC spewing verbal sewage. But I'll enlighten you and make things easy. There's Naughty Dog, Bethesda, Larian Studios, Ubisoft, EA, and yes, chica, Warhorse Studios too. Just
You're just afraid of gay people and black people. Like, they just make you insecure, dude. If you were half of the man you think you are, this wouldn't bother you. The fucking Larian embarrassing would have made you laugh like it made everyone else laugh. Are you gonna bring up how Mass Effect is woke? Because that would be the last nail in the coffin to just show that you're just a weirdo. Like, you're just a little freak that gets, no love and gets no external validation from the people around you. So you go seek it in the internet. You're very lonely. You're a lonely man. And you're just screaming at clouds, waiting for someone to scream back at you and tell you, oh my God, you're so right. And it's just because you're spewing the same takes as everyone else. But you make it more boring somehow, less engaging. So yeah. Like, you think, like, this is something new. Like, you're reinventing the wheel or something like that. When we have heard all of this before. Multiple times by multiple like different people that actually know how to market themselves. If they're gonna grift, at least they're gonna grift successfully. And you're just falling down a flight of stairs constantly, and you're yapping for fucking 30 minutes.
To name a few. You can say people will find the next thing to get mad about, but you're literally doing the exact same thing you criticize others for in your video. It's total hypocrisy and calculated.
How? You're doing the exact same thing, finding the next thing to get mad about. But I only literally talk about RPGs? Warhammer, Avowed, which I also spoke about Avowed 2 months ago. Here. In they cooked in IGN also. Oh, bro, they don't. Let's see. Like, that character is giving Fable.
The deeper, more dangerous rot.
There's a spoilers, so we'll see.
Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how.
So, yeah, but also there's something about it that it's given indie company. Like, it's given... It's almost like I'm extremely consistent in my takes. My first game ever.
How?
It's almost like I'm extremely consistent in my opinions. Not that you know what that means. Also, how is that finding the next thing to be mad about when I'm actively not even being mad about it? You also bring out this video, I think. BioWare's rise from a small RPG studio to one of the giants of which is literally me doing a rundown of BioWare as a company and where it went wrong and what it should, like, you know, do to get back to its feet, if it can get back to its feet at all. But that's me, what, being mad about Mass Effect 5? Hold a special place in the hearts of fans. It remains to be seen if their presence can... When it's me being actively, like, you know, objective about the fact that, hey, it's either gonna fail or it's gonna, like, you know, be a decent game. How is that me...
dissonant? In fact, it's what gravitated people towards your channel in the first place. By you finding something new to get mad and outraged at
But that's a lie.
BioWare about. You rode that train until the brakes fell off. But that didn't stop you from repairing those brakes and getting ready for another ride on that YouTube clout train.
Where? You have to show me where the YouTube... I can show you where the YouTube hype train is. Right here, baby. Come here. Come here. Kingdom Come, Kingdom Come, Kingdom Come. Melanie Mac, when she was being absolutely fucking flamed on Twitter. The bald lady, when she was being flamed on Twitter. Veilguard, except I'm the only one making my content about Veilguard. Okay. The remake talk, when the remake was getting, you know, flamed on Twitter. What else? Ghost of Yote. Concord, Star Wars, Dashboard, when they were getting flamed on Twitter. What else? Ubisoft. Oh, it's almost like there's an ideology that you're trying to push. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Right. It's almost like you only talk about certain topics only when they're trending on the internet. You only hate on certain things when they're relevant, eh? Also, again, we talking about other people, like talking about Atreus, which does Atreus know that you talked about him? Because I don't think you would be so happy-go-lucky if he did. I'll let him know. Don't worry about it. But yeah. It's almost like hating on other people and hating on video games is your entire brand. But it's my brand when you can literally see in this video that I talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and RPG. There's my character analysis. And then we have The Witcher 4, which I reacted to, and Exodus, which I'm also talking about.
Clearly, this is the case when you're making videos about where former Velguard devs are now. And
yeah? I don't understand what the point you're trying to make. Do you guys understand the point that he's trying to make? How dare you talk about actually relevant information to the video that you're making? Yeah? I'm not supposed to give facts about the topic that I'm talking about when I'm talking about the topic in my video?
And what Mass Effect 5 may be like. Since lore videos aren't raking in the ad revenue or those super
They are, though.
chat donations, you'll
The super chats are also coming in nicely. Don't worry about me. Why are you worried about the money that I make? I make money through both Twitch and YouTube. And very soon on Twitter as well. Why are you worried about me? Are you making any money though, honey? I should worry about you. How much money are you making, baby?
stick with finding other games to be mad about.
But
whether
it's true. It's not true. Like, I've only literally talked about Veilguard, Avowed, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And they all have a theme, baby. It's that they're RPGs, and I like RPGs. I play RPGs, and I'm confident about talking about RPGs. What's the common theme in your channel, baby?
Or not. This is obvious because we all know you won't stop making culture war videos.
I won't stop making culture war videos? Honey! Honey! Is this a joke? Are you joking with me? Am I seeing things? I won't stop making culture war videos. Me. I won't stop making culture war videos because it is what gets me views. Me. This is not my channel. This is his. What are you talking about, baby? I'm worried about you. Are you slow? Honey. What are you talking about? Oh, honey. I don't stop making culture war videos when you just said before that I also make lore videos, which I do. So where's the consistency in this argument, baby?
No matter how much you call it a waste of time. However, the argument you made is hypocritical because you said it yourself. It's never.
He claims that I only make cultural war videos, which is a lie.
To end. So by your own logic, what's the point of you making videos?
Because I have a content, like I have an account. Do you want my password? Do you want to police what I say on the internet now? Is that what we're doing? I can put out videos about whatever the fuck I want. Just like you do, baby. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, why are you doing this? Because I want to. Because I can. Because I pay for the internet bill. And I have a Twitter account. And I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. The same that you do. You're just mad because I get engagement and you don't. That's the bottom line of it. That's it.
Streams and posts talking about what the studios are doing.
Yeah. Why? Why are you talking about what the studios are doing? Why are you like quoting tweets on Twitter? What do you want me to do on Twitter, bro?
Logic, you should just shut up, consume product, and stay silent.
Veilguard was an example of everything wrong with the DEI policies. I agree, lady. And that opened a door to conversations, but people took that and ran away with it. True. Because the problem, that's the problem, right? Like with the entire like conversation with like Veilguard and About and this and that is like, oh, if it has pronouns, it's woke. And if it's woke, it's the devil and it's bad and we should be upset about this. We should be mad about this. She's based. Who is this lady? Based. You know, we don't like this. This is bad. This is hateful. And it's like, okay, who told you that?
Oh, like how you took the conversation with Velgard and ran with it?
What conversation? You would know what conversation if you had actually watched any of the videos, but you haven't. You're just making assumptions and you're lying because you're pushing that I have been creating like DEI slob, woke infested, don't play this game, it's woke videos about a Velgard when that's not true. And anyone, I mean, most of the people here, anyone that has been watching me and consuming my content for a while knows that, and it's not surprise that I have more like centrist takes on things because they know that when I criticize a video game, I criticize it for objective things because I know that my preferences, if I name my pet after you, if that's true, you're amazing. I doubt it though. But you know, like I judge video games on things that are objective or as objective as they can be, which is in case of RPGs, story, dialogue, voice acting, animations, this and that, you know? And it's been going on for a while. It's how I criticize Avowed as well. And I also understand that there's gonna be people that enjoy the things that I hate. But that doesn't make those games good, objectively good. The same way that you might hate Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and you might hate a lot of the fucking things they did in that game, but that doesn't make that game bad. And that doesn't make the people that enjoy playing it gay. He didn't criticize her for making culture war videos. He criticized her for making culture war videos when she said talking about the culture war is a waste of time. It's almost like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Also, he has criticized me that I'm making culture war videos to monetize off of them, which is like, yeah, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, post it on fucking what?
So it's okay when you can do it and benefit off of it as well.
And I don't make culture war videos either. That's true as well. It's like, again, you're watching him, you're watching his content, I assume, and you don't watch mine, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But other people couldn't criticize Velgard for his DEI policy.
They could, I didn't do that though. That's the thing, you're lumping me with people that hated on Velgard for being too woke, when I hated on Velgard for being a bad video game. Do those two things are correlated? Yes. They're correlated because, as I explained multiple times as well, you know, when you push DEI to the front, that means that a lot of things in the game get pushed to the bottom of the totem pole. Things that should be priorities like animations, dialogue, story, character design, character fucking development. Those get pushed at the bottom of the priority list. And that's why it's a worse game than, you know, it should have been. But even if Velgard hadn't been touched by the DI stick, it would have been still a terrible fucking game. But you guys cannot come to that conclusion on your own because you don't think on your own and you don't have your own opinions. You see, you know, on YouTube, like, oh, this guy, it's talking about this and how much he hates this and it's getting him a lot of views, so I'm just gonna get that and I'm gonna put it in my video and I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that it also gets me traction. Me, I yap for a living, I put some memes in between, and people watch my content. We're not the same, you and me. We're not the same.
And can't compare the DEI in Velgard to other games such as Avowed or KCD2? Why? Is it because you know there's similarities between Velgard and KCD2 that will expose you as a hypocrite?
Where? But you have to say what the similarities are. You cannot just say things because you weren't expecting me to react to your video. What are the similarities between Velgard and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
And newsflash, this didn't start with Velgard. This has been going on long before that game.
Why weren't you talking about it then, though? It's been only 2 years. But you weren't talking about it then.
People didn't run with it after Velgard. People were calling this out since at
but it didn't get you any views.
At least 2015. Just because
At least. You weren't, though. You made one video and it didn't get you views, and then you went back to playing WWE. So yeah.
Because you just recently became aware of it, doesn't mean Velgard was a jumping off point for the anti-woke conversation.
I never said that, though. I said that Velgard was such a prominent, like, example of DEI that it opened a lot of people's eyes to what was going on, and it opened a door to conversations. That's what I said. I didn't say Velgard is how people found out that DEI bad. Right.
While KCD2's DEI nonsense is not on the same level as Velgard, it still doesn't change the fact that KCD2 is woke.
Okay. Do people care, though? I wonder what the difference between these things is. Wow, but they're the same picture, chat. They're the same picture. They're the same level of DI slop. So how is it that the majority of gamers, which is most of us, like product, but what could the difference be between these two products? If it's DI slop and it's such a terrible game, what happened? What happened here? I wonder. Can you guys explain it to me? Like, you know, this is an episode of Dora the Explorer. Can you guys tell me why? You're lying now? No, he's lying. Isn't he?
You just recently became aware of it doesn't mean Velgard was a jumping off point for the anti-woke conversation. While KCD2's DEI nonsense is not on the same level as Velgard, it still doesn't change the fact that KCD2 is woke.
But people don't care. It's almost like, since time immemorial, if game good, game good. I don't know what's so hard to understand. Because I see people, you know, in chat, and I see people on YouTube saying like, the gamers, we want, like speaking about the majority, right? Speaking for everyone, like, we want this and we want that. And then turns out that the gamers, you know, people that are not like me and him, that are not chronically online, people that actually, you know, play games after they have like a 8-hour shift. They play games like, yeah, this is good, this is bad. The majority of gamers is like, yeah, you know what? This is pretty good. I'm gonna play this. I like this. I'm gonna reward this. It doesn't matter. Now you're fucking nitpicking. Not on the same level. His exact word. It doesn't matter.
Warhorse retconned Henry and Hans to be bisexual when before they were canonically straight. They shoehorned Musa, a black Muslim, in 1403 Bohemia. All of which makes no sense.
wait until someone tells him that the game is not real. And it's played by actors. Wait until someone tells him that.
You and other shills should not be trying to dispute
He calls me a shill. I should have made a fucking bingo.
this. Daniel Vavra said himself that there were
Again, you got your feelings hurt because Daniel Vavra is a piece of shit and he doesn't care about you. Ooh, oh my god. And yes, I'm a Daniel Vavra simp because I laughed at his tweets a couple times. Do I think he's becoming a lolcow? Yeah. Do I think him being a piece of shit makes the game any less good? No. And do I think most people care about Daniel Vavra's opinion about anything? No, because they don't even know who Daniel Vavra is. Same thing that a lot of people don't even know who, David Jaffe is. I'm sorry. Like, that's just... And again, there was no people in medieval Bohemia. The game tells you that Musa was brought from his very black country into the very white Bohemia. He was, like how the black people in America are black because they were taken from Africa, put in a ship, they slapped some chains on them and they moved them to other parts of the world. I know. Are you following? No, the black people in America didn't sprout from the ground. They were picked from here, from this continent. They were put in another continent. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like that's how that works. The author set his own standard and violated it. He can do that though, because he's thin.
no black people in medieval Bohemia. Also keep in mind that Warhorse did their own research, traveled to Bohemia, and had professional historians help them.
They traveled to Bohemia?
With KCD1. Plus,
and it's based on historical characters. They're based. It's not a documentary, it's a video game. They were based on historical characters. I don't know what you don't understand about the fact that just because a game is loosely based on a time period, it's just stupid.
If you did your own research, you would find nothing about Musa going to Bohemia.
Please throw the Gerald line at me. I'm waiting. Please prove me right. Throw the Gerald line at me.
Or anything about him meeting Sigismund. While the game is fictional, it was intended to be strongly rooted in history and have all—
Shut up. Go to fucking... You have a speech impediment? And it's pissing me off.
Authenticity. It wasn't some make-believe fairy tale.
It is a make-believe fairy tale because it's not real. Do you actually think that you're playing through historical moments? Like you're playing like an interactive documentary? Is that what you're thinking? Not that you would know because you haven't played the game like at all.
Now, all of a sudden, did Warhorse cram DI and KCD2?
Yeah.
Use that big dome of yours and think. Games with pronouns are woke and tend to be bad games usually.
Yeah, it's called pattern recognition, which I've also talked about in my videos before. Not that you would know because they're big words for Elmo. I understand. And you would know that if you had watched my content, which you haven't. You just based my entire personality and content and ideologies and beliefs and morals based on what things that don't reflect any of that, but whatever. Yes, it's called pattern recognition, and I've said multiple times that I understand why people are skeptical and downright defensive when they see similar like stuff in new video games when they have been burned multiple times before. I have said this multiple times. I understand where people come from, and I am open for discussion, which you are not, because, you know that in an open debate, you would be cooked to hell and back. You would be charred even. I don't delete comments. I don't block people because they disagree with me. They can say whatever the fuck they want. It's their right. It's almost like people are allowed to have different fucking opinions. But that doesn't mean that all games that have those things, that have pronouns and whatever, are bad games. It's not. Doesn't mean that every game that an RPG, a role-playing game that allows you as a man to romance another male character, it's a bad game. It's a game that is not for you. It doesn't, it doesn't suit your needs or your preferences. So it's like, might as well play other things. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad game objectively, because Mass Effect had those options. And you're telling me that Mass Effect is woke slop, that it's a bad game? Mass Effect. I hope that you take that take on Twitter. Not that you would get any engagement over it, but I hope that you say that on Twitter and see how many people agree with you. That, because it's the same thing. Like, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has more in common with Mass Effect than it does with Dragon Age the Veilguard. So,
Such as Veilguard.
You ban people all the time. That's actually a lie. You will be banned right now. Why are you guys lying? Like, that's so fucking cringe. You are literally talking shit. You have been talking shit. I've seen you. I just don't want to fucking engage with you because you're probably like fucking jerking off. She banned me on my other account. Do you understand that YouTube does that? Because it tells you like you're like ban evading or whatever. Like, that's not me. I don't have to ban you. You will be banned right now, motherfucker. God. Again, you guys are fucking...
And Avowed. You don't have to play either of those games to know that they're woke trash.
But I did play them because I'm a content creator.
Having pronoun selectors, specifically non-binary or male and female characters being able to use opposite pronouns in games, is absolutely retarded. It is done to social engineer people to accept that delusional nonsense as the norm. This is not exclusive to fantasy RPGs. In some workplaces, employees are required to assign their preferred pronouns, and other coworkers are coerced to use them in order to avoid losing their jobs or facing repercussions. My brother has to deal with this at his job.
Keita, do you know that he talked about Atreus? If he wants to fucking smoke that bad, he mentioned Atreus in this video.
And if it's so rare...
It didn't get any traction, obviously. But he mentions a couple of us in this video, so if you guys want to check it out, that'd be interesting. I mean, we can share haters, baby. We can share them.
In one instance,
yeah.
Since a fellow employee told their supervisor that he didn't use the correct pronouns, and he was called into the office.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me, though. I don't care. I'm sorry, that you go to sleep mad because the world doesn't revolve around you doesn't mean that that's the same thing that I do. I talk about RPGs and how I wish RPGs were, and then I go to bed and I sleep like a baby, rinse and repeat. Just because I don't make my entire life about being a miserable piece of shit on the internet doesn't, mean that I'm wrong. Like, that's the problem with you guys. It's like, we agree on one talking point and you think that I'm a fucking crusader for your cause. I'm a spearheading the movement. I don't have to do shit for you. Like, that's not that hard to understand either. It's like, I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk. Because that's my right as a human being. The fact that you think you have to talk about everything to stay relevant is not my business, though. That's something that you have to talk to your therapist about, not me. And that's not on me.
To be told that he has to use that employee's preferred pronouns. But you would probably know this is a real issue if you went outside and took some grass instead of fighting invisible battles.
Is that how I sound? Chad, is that how I sound? Oh my god, my feelings are getting hurt. Oh my god, Chico, please. Don't make fun of my accent. Oh no.
You can be disingenuous all you want about the valid criticism towards pronouns, since you have no real argument to defend it being
What do you say?
for pronouns. And he was called into the office. Real issue if you went outside and tossed some grass instead of fighting invisible battles. You can be disingenuous all you want about the valid criticism towards pronouns, since you have
But I haven't been. But I haven't been disingenuous about it. Multiple times I've just accepted that that's, again, pattern recognition. And you would know that if you had watched any of my videos that you're criticizing me for. But, you know, I'm not even mad at this point. I feel like I'm punching down.
have no real argument to defend it being in games where it doesn't belong.
Right.
No one had to tell us.
But I've multiple times that I don't care about pronouns in video games. Me personally, I don't care about them. I don't defend them. I just don't care about them, because I don't think that's what makes the game bad. I think after that, there's multiple things that make the game bad. But pop off, King.
Pronouns are woke. People came to that conclusion based on biological reality. All it requires is common sense. But since you don't mind pronouns,
yeah,
I'll refer to you as dumb/fuck.
Okay. I don't care. That's so funny. I literally don't care. You can refer to me like Chad by he, him, they, them, bitch, whore. I literally don't care. Because apparently I am more of a man than you are. I will refer to you by she, her pronouns from now on. Because Baldur's Gate is Bobby. It's right there, and it's proof that you can have pronouns in a game. Veilguard took that, right? And said, okay, this can make money. And instead of like putting actual effort into the end product and making it good. I love this entire video has been just personal like opinion and cursing and stuff like that. But then he doesn't really make any argument like at all. So that he's like, oh, you think different than me, therefore you're a dumb bitch. And you shouldn't be, you shouldn't have a platform. You're just mad that I'm more successful than you are. And run away with it.
Winning awards despite having pronouns does not change the fact that it's woke trash.
Again, woke trash, but it's not true, baby. The numbers don't lie, and that's the fucking thing, isn't it? Like, that's what the entire purpose of this culture war is for the majority to have a voice and to decide what they want to play, not for the minority to just take over and cater like every single game and genre towards them. And that's what's happening, with like Baldur's Gate 3 and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's the majority of players speaking and saying, I like this, make more of this, make less of that. It's not rocket science, baby.
Nor does it mean games before couldn't and didn't have pronouns in them.
Yeah. What are you saying? What are you fighting? Because I don't feel like you're fighting me. I feel like you're fighting everything and then using me as a punching bag. It doesn't really hurt because I think you're fucking retarded.
Again, Veilguard didn't create these trends. We all didn't jump on the culture war bandwagon with Veilguard.
I didn't say that. Again, that's you putting words in my mouth that I didn't say. I said it opened doors to discussions, to conversations, which it did. It did do that.
Veilguard like you did. Just like there was nothing stopping games such as Dragon Age Origins or Oblivion from having body type A and body type B years ago. But you want to know why those games didn't have pronouns or body type A and B? Because games back then weren't woke or had...
But then I think in the next breath you say that games back then were woke.
Activist developers running the industry. Developers back then didn't try to appease ESG...
We agree on that. I don't know what you're talking about.
...investors, nor did they had a revolving door of consulting firms ran by radical leftists. Or activist games journalists that provides praise and acknowledgement.
Yeah, I know this. Why are you mansplaining shit to me? Oh, there you go.
acknowledgement to games with DEI, one being Jeff Keighley's Game Awards.
Okay.
BioWare was already a woke-infested studio years before Veilguard. Have you been living under a rock?
No. Because I don't care. Which is what you fuckers don't understand. In your fucking minds, I'm an anti-woke crusader. You made those assumptions about me because you guys don't fucking watch my content. You watch me in a 30-second clip in Hypnotic stream or fucking, Kate and Atreus stream or Leon's or Smash JT's, and you build this entire narrative around me that it's simply not fucking true. And it takes like 2 fucking videos to know that. It takes 2 fucking videos to know that my only fucking concern is RPGs, and that I don't care if I get a graphic ass scene of a man putting his dick in another man's like butthole if the game is good and it's an option for role playing. I simply don't give a fucking shit because I have been playing RPGs for over 15 years at this point, and it's always been that way because it's a role playing game. So yeah, it's just, yeah.
Dragon Age Inquisition leaned more towards woke elements compared to previous entries.
You talk about yourself for hours, can you blame them? They talk about myself for hours as well.
Same goes for Mass Effect Andromeda, which by the way, had an openly racist Punjabi booty warrior work
Okay, and what does it have to do anything with me? I don't care.
on the game. Then came Anthem, an absolute trash heap.
Oh no. Are you gonna tell me next that water is wet? Fire burns?
Full of bugs and representation to please fellow activists. The quality of BioWare games went to shit, not just from a technical standpoint, but from the writing and characters. The studio was infested with far-left woke tar.
Are you new here? He's just talking shit. He's just yapping, bro.
What was so subtle, seamless, and natural about Baldur's Gate 3? Was it the ability to put a penis on a female?
What was so shocking about a game that lets you play as a lizard? And a game that lets you cast fireball? Do you know that elves don't exist, right? Right? You know that vampires don't exist, and that Taurian don't exist, right?
Female character or a vagina on a male character?
A male character? You're making fun of my accent when your first language is English and you talk like you have a whole dick and balls in your mouth? Maybe you do. Because there's a lot of projecting. I see a lot of projecting here.
Was it the bear sex or licking goblin toes?
So you're just taking everything out of context. This is like completely cherry picking what you're fucking...
Did the bear or goblin use the correct pronouns?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not negate any wokeness in said game. That's the same nonsense.
He has a speech impediment. It's just so...
aspects can be ignored by omitting.
Like, that's the problem. Like, Simon said, he left you out of the video. This may be an okay video. Yeah, because this would be a video of him speaking his opinion, his mind. But the fact is that he's trying to use me to gain views to then push his agenda and worldview. Which is like, okay, I guess.
Out, such as egregious business practices and
I'm tired.
Political agenda. They made Henry and Hans bisexual, at a quest where you save the tiny hat people, and they placed a black Muslim in.
Oh no, anyways.
People are right for calling out your hypocrisy. Dragon.
Again, I gain subscribers from that, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand what fucking delusional life I gain subscribers from that. From being hypocritical and a grifter. People liked me more when they realized that they can disagree with me and I have my own opinions too, and we're different individuals. So I don't know what this is about.
Or screwed up. They spend time and resources to include these things for such a small fraction of people.
He's literally saying things that I have said in my videos and making it like I have never said those things before, when I literally said them in this stream. Like, I agree with you just to get views because I don't want to do that. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's an action RPG. I don't care its aspects. Let's see when he says, you know, sure, woke, it's the word.
Bellegarde and KCD 2 are the exact same, but rather they both share similarities.
What similarities?
For woke slop, and both developers ruined what was established.
It wasn't ruined though. People like it. People liked it more than the first one. So I don't know what you're talking about. They're literally quite opposites of the, you know, the spectrum. They changed things in the game. One tripled the amount of players, and the other got every single writer in that game fired. So they're not the same thing at all.
In order to implement DEI. And that's why you and others are being criticized for going...
What others? Say their names, Spooky. Are you afraid? Say their names, Spooky Bear. Say that, you know, Hypnotic has talked about this and how people like you are fucking retarded and puts people like you on blast every day. Talk about him. Talk about Kata. Talk about Atreus. Talk about Smash GT. Talk about them. No? Ah.
Going hard on Bellegarde, but protecting KCD 2.
Ah, but you go after Cold Cage?
And others are being criticized for going hard on Bellegarde, but protecting KCD 2.
Again, Cages. So you're only going after people that you think are weaker than you are because you're a pussy.
With all of your might. You can twist the truth to suit your narrative, but I won't do that or agree.
Yeah, I won't do that or yeah. What's so controversial? What makes you so mad about a bitch getting quadruple the fucking subscribers that you do while still being mean? A bitch is standing her ground and having her own opinions. What makes you so upset that I get more recognition, more traction, more engagement that you have in 9 years in this platform by staying true to myself, and you're literally licking the floor trying to like get some fucking like leftover like takes of other people and putting them all in fucking videos that nobody sees? How is that my fault, brother? How is that my fault? Like, maybe you have to do some, like, you know, like self-reflect and like look at yourself in a mirror. Like, I know you have them all covered with like blankets. Pull one down and look at yourself in the mirror for like a little bit and try not to cry. And then just, you know,
with people to get views. The irony. No one said Kingdom Come Deliverance was an action game with RPG-like
yes, people have said that, so you're just lying again.
Elements. Yes, you can make choices, but it's not the same as Baldur's Gate 3.
The fuck are you talking about? Again, fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is more of an RPG than Bellegarde was an RPG. You can micromanage what that man eats. You can micromanage whether he's a fucking thief, a hero, a knight, a beggar, this, that. You can micromanage where he puts his dick in, but it's not a role-playing game. Right. Say the girl line, please.
You're trying to compare the two as if they can be judged by the same criteria. The same way you're claiming people are comparing Bellegarde and KCD 2.
You have been comparing Bellegarde and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 the entire time.
As if they're the exact same.
You have been doing that. Why are you so fucking retarded? You're starting to get me pissed off. You're starting to get me pissed off. Because how are you so fucking blind, a hypocrite, and so fucking retarded?
In Baldur's Gate 3, you create your own character. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, you play as a preset character.
But you don't, though. The only preset thing about Henry is that he is a peasant and he loses his parents. And aside from that, you choose everything that he does from that point forward.
Henry has a backstory and personality. A better
No, he doesn't. Oh, is he gonna say the Geralt line?
comparison would be with Geralt from The Witcher.
There you go, your fucking opinion is dismissed because this is literally just copy pasted takes from other people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed what was it? Like the hour of relevance that I gave you. People are gonna forget who you are after this, unfortunately. Don't come after me because I don't pick fights that I cannot win. I've been saying this. People don't fucking believe me. Literally, it's just, you're just trying to use me as an outlet to just vent your grievances about Kingdom Come Deliverance, which, fair, that's your right to do that. But the fact that you're just literally twisting my words because you haven't consumed any of my content, you haven't done a single fucking bit of research at all, and you're just coming off as absolutely bitter and jealous because me being a fucking bitch actually get people to watch my content and to interact with me because they know I'm genuine. You can call me disingenuous all you want, but they know I am genuine. Because if I wasn't, most of my fucking audience disagree with me on the whole Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 debacle. Were they surprised that I had my own opinions about it? No. Because I've been having my own opinions about whatever the fuck I want. And I've been voicing them. But I'm also a grown-up. I'm an adult. I'm a big girl. And I've literally told people like, hey, if you disagree with me, as long as you're not a fucking idiot, let's talk. Let's chat. Why do you think this way? I'll tell you why I think this way. You tell me why you think that way. And I've actually have been able to have conversations with people that disagree with me. Because I'm an adult. Kata and I disagree on some things. Atreus and I disagree on some things. Hypnotic and I disagree on some things. And we're all adults. And at the end of the day, we can have a conversation with each other and be like, well, I don't agree with that. Okay, sure. And move on like fucking adults. The problem is when you, man-child, like man-children, toddlers, like oversized toddlers, you want to be right about everything. And the problem is you're not. And you don't even put the effort into actually researching the topic that you're mad about that week. You just know that you scroll through Twitter and you see Smash talking about something. You see Endymion talking about something. You see Vara talking about something. And you decide to hop on the bandwagon without actually doing any research. And then it shows because you're just like regurgitating other people's like sentences. And anyone can see that. And then you're surprised that people don't choose to watch you, but they choose to watch me. At least, even if people don't agree with me, they know that they're going to hear something different for once. You know what I mean? And I keep things interesting. I am a variety streamer. I'm a variety fucking content creator. I fucking make content about whatever the fuck I want. You cannot afford to do that. You tried for 9 fucking years. You tried to make content you were passionate about and no one watched you because you're not interested enough, because you didn't put in enough time and resources into it. And then you saw that people like Hypnotic and Smash and Endymion, they were gaining traction from talking about daily news in the gaming industry. And you thought, this is my fucking time to shine. And then you went for 2 years, 2 whole years, and you didn't shine at all. Because you're just uninspired. Much like the games that you hate, you're just uninspired. You're just slop. And it is what it is. Do you consider yourself woke? I'm a woman. So people will consider me woke no matter what the fuck I do. It is what it is. And I'm not sorry, I was going to say. And I'm not sorry because I don't care about you, like at all. But it is sad to see because I know that I'm going to make a video about you. Like I can just take this VOD and cut it into pieces, put a fucking meme or two in it, and I will get more views on it than you will get in a fucking year. And that fucking pisses you off. But again, unlike you, I am honest. I am upfront. I am transparent. I don't need to, like, I don't need to please everybody. It's just crazy. I'm not swinging. Like, I feel like I'm being pretty nice. Wouldn't you guys agree? I'm gonna read the super chats. Bro defends fake women while attacking a real one. Make it make sense. Juan Manrio became a member. Thank you. Lane, you are my favorite YouTuber and I'm my pet after you. I get sick of hearing the game is woke technically. Then anything that has color gay female leads are woke. Exactly. And who's the big girl? I'm the big girl. It's just funny. I just think it's funny. Because it's just, why don't these people ever try me? You could try him. See if he makes a video on you. You're not pretty enough, Kata. Grow your hair out. I'm never nice, but I think I've been nicer than usual. It's just sad because it's just grifting. It's like you will accuse, it's just projecting. You will accuse everyone of doing what you're doing. Of like, oh, you're making money off these videos. Yes, I am. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if any of you knew this. I am making money right now of this life. I am making money of this. Oh no. Yeah, I've been making money since I got monetized on YouTube, which I got monetized pretty quickly as well because I became viral pretty quickly in my career on YouTube. Sue me, I guess. I'm very sorry. Apparently, I orchestrated the entire thing to become viral and be able to monetize my videos, except that if that was the truth, you would be able to do that as well, and you haven't been able to do that. Maybe it's because I'm a woman and people like to watch me. What am I supposed to do? Be uglier? A lot of people here are married. They're women. They don't find me attractive. But those that do, am I supposed to, I don't know, look uglier? Like shave my head? Wear a nose ring? What am I supposed to do? Like, sorry. Oh, it's because you have different opinions than I do on this. The fuck do you want me to do? Do you want me to parrot every single thing that you say in the comment section? No. I am sorry, but I've never done that. Not since the beginning. And I'm not gonna do it now. If I was a grifter, I would be talking about fucking Ubisoft with the Assassin's Creed Shadows thing. And I would be talking about what is the new thing, the new woke video game that people are criticizing on Twitter. I would be talking about that. I would be talking about every single fucking game under the sun like you do. I would be switching, my targets of outrage every single week, except I don't do that because I don't care. And I have established multiple times that I don't care. And it would be disingenuous of me to speak on those topics when I don't care about them. The only reason I talked about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which, by the way, is not a game I particularly enjoy because it's reminiscent of me, like Dark Souls. Like it's repetitive. It's very punishing. And I'm a woman, and I just played Stardew Valley. You know what I mean? But the only reason I jumped on that was because people were literally like outright lying about it having pedophilia in it. And I thought, and one of the reasons why I talked about it wasn't even for the audience. I don't give a shit. It was people that I talked to, content creators that I talked to in private were just jumping the gun and going down like a slippery slope. And that's the reason why I talked about it. And even if it hadn't been the case, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want, which is crazy. I am a grifter. I grift about everything. All my videos, if you read between the lines, are all about the culture war. All of them. Even my lore videos, they're also about the culture war. Where did the better story even come from? From John de la Rose? I think so. So yeah, it's just crazy to me that this is even, like, just make videos about what you think and be mad at things, but don't use me as an outlet. You were just talking about Avowed. I will walk you through what I just talked about. Let me hold your hand here. Veilguard, RPG. Veilguard or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Action RPG. Avowed RPG. What do those things have in common? What do these games have in common, chat? It starts with an R, ends in a G. What do I talk about? What am I passionate about? What is my favorite genre of video game? Starts with an R, ends with a G. And again, by your goddamn fucking logic, your retarded logic, if I was a grifter, why haven't I talked about Assassin's Creed Shadows? Why haven't I talked about, like that fucking bold gay lesbian in that? Why? Henry's not gay though, it's not right. Fucking go cry to Warhorse Entertainment about it. I don't care. I literally don't care. It's not humor, it's called facts. It's called reality. Welcome to it. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm sorry that you guys are, in delusional land where you think you're actually fighting in a war. Like this is like World War I. And you think you're like a veteran or something. You're not. You're just a guy. It is what it is. And I'm sorry that people have different fucking opinions than you do. And you get mad about that because you live in delusional land. All these words and mental... I'm sorry. Me having a channel where I just talk about RPGs, it's me doing mental gymnastics. Me. Not you people claiming that I have a channel entirely based on the cultural war, which is a lie. That's not mental gymnastics? Sure. Did you take your meds? How do you get out of the asylum? Can you tell me? Did someone let you out? What happened? Whose dick did you suck again to get out of the mental asylum? Baby, you can be out here. You don't care, but you're making videos about it? Point all the videos that I've made about it. Baby, are the voices talking to you again? Are you seeing things that are not there? Maybe it's time to take your medicine. Oh, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. God, fucking retards, bro. And I tried to be nice. I tried to, be as polite as I possibly can, which is not a lot, but it is what it is. But brother, you guys are just upset that games that you don't like are actually objectively voted by the majority of gamers. Good. It is what it is. And you're upset when bitches like me are right. Because I'm right all the time and you guys are never right. Oh no. It is what it is. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Sorry that your mom doesn't love you. Sorry that you need people on the internet to yell at you for you to feel anything. I get it, okay? It's a sad life to live, but I get it. But bro, it is what it is. It is what it is. And you yelling at the clouds and punching up and not even fucking making a dent is not gonna change anything. It is what it is. You're not gonna change anything. And the faster you realize that your opinion doesn't fucking matter, the better. Like, bro, it's just concerning at this point how many people think their opinions matter. My opinion doesn't matter either. Like, oh my not. It's just fucking retarded. It's literally retarded. It's crazy. They're called mental health institutions now. I don't care what they're called. They need to, like, you know, collect people. It's crazy. And it's crazy that people will be so upset that they just make up shit. They just lie. And then they project and they call everyone else a grifter and this and that. And it's like, baby, look in the mirror while you say those things. The point is there. It's almost there. You're so close to the point. But the lack of self-awareness is insane. And you guys just don't fucking like a bitch that's right. And that actually makes money out of being right. You just hate it. You hate to see it because you can't be me. Sorry. Like, I'm my bad, I guess. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. And the fact that you guys are just like fucking running circles around that, but it's not historically accurate, but it's a fucking video game, you dumbass. And as long as the fucking overall product is good, it doesn't fucking matter, like it didn't matter with, you know, Mass Effect and all those fucking games. Because it's been that way. And now you, the same way that the shills are trying to use their fucking minority power bullshit to make games that cater to them, you want to use your, oh my god, everyone hates gamers now, to make games cater to you. But the majority then speaks, and you're like, oh, but I thought you were one of us. I thought, no, cunt, you thought I was one of you. Who told you that? You just start making you're just running about Henry. Sure. It doesn't make the game bad, does it? Can we talk about that? Can you guys just stop being like held up on gay sex, which is very concerning for men that claim to be super straight, and just objectively tell me if the game sucks ass? I mean, Henry does, but is the game bad? No, it isn't. It's just what it is. Then fucking math is mathin', okay? It's been mathin'. The game has consistently like 100k fucking players since it released. It has sold 2 million copies. Who is wrong here? Is it the majority? Because I thought, you know, before you guys started like shifting and moving the goalpost, I thought the majority of gamers was the important part here of the culture. Like, we wanted the majority to have their voice back and not the minority to speak for everyone. I thought that's how this worked, right? Or no, because the majority, it's not doing what I want them to do, and they're not saying what I want them to say. So therefore, the majority they're all woke, and they're all queer, and they're all trans, and they all want to turn our children gay. You see the retarded logic you guys are, you know, fucking pushing out there because it's a fucking embarrassing and everyone is laughing at you. You think you're in on the joke? You are the joke. Thank you. You are the joke, and it is what it is, because you guys cannot distinguish a bad game from a good game, because you guys are blinded like horses. Someone is like pulling like a fucking carrot in front of you, and you're like going. You don't ask questions, you don't research, you don't, you know, inform yourself, you don't do any of that, because it's easier to just like let someone else speak for you. Correct? Well, I've never done that. I don't speak for anyone, and I don't let anyone speak for me. And if you hate that, well, cry me a fucking river. Cry me a fucking river. It is what it is. I don't care about your feelings. Why should I care about your feelings? We made you. The people that watch me know who I am. They have known since the beginning who I am, because I have remained consistent from the beginning to now. I haven't changed. I haven't changed my content. I haven't changed who I am. So how does that make me a liar? But a guy that has been on the internet for 9 years, making little like shorts, and then switched to grifting 2 years ago, he is the voice of truth. No, he's just the voice of the weak that is repeating your thoughts back to you. Because that's what you like, which I understand. It is always nice to have someone that you watch say the same things that you do. But that's not reality. And that's called a parasocial relationship. Okay? And at the end of the day, you can have your own fucking opinions and you can decide like, hey, this fucking game sucks. I don't want to play it. And what am I going to do? I'm going to twist your arm. I'm going to like fucking held you at gunpoint and tell you like, give me your wallet. We're going to buy this game. You're going to play it. You're going to fucking complete it. 100% it. No. No one is going to do that to you. No one is doing that to you. Okay? You can relax. You can take a deep breath. You're going to be fine. Your wallet is going to be fine. It can stay closed. You're going to be fine. Do you think LGBT topics should be taught in school? I don't care. I was taught how to put a fucking condom on a wood dick when I was 16. Is that woke? I don't think they should make an entire goddamn fucking... and it wasn't even a class. It was like a random person would come like once a year at school and be like, okay, this is a wooden dick. This is a condom. This is how you put it on. Have a good day. And we would like all be, you know, cheering because we didn't have to go to class. No, you go to fucking school, you get taught about history and stuff like that. That's it. Yeah, it was like I didn't have balls, but it was a wooden dick. Yeah, it's just... No. Again, you guys, you're going to the extremes. Like, oh, you want children to go through surgeries at 9? Did I say that? The fact that you correlate, like most of you, I'm not going to speak for everyone, that everyone is correlated like, oh, I don't care if there's a gay romance that it's optional in this video game, to, oh, I want children to mutilate themselves at the age of 8. You'll never stop talking about the culture war? No. In fact, Yampachi, just because you say that, I'm going to make 10 videos about it and I'm going to make money on them. Just because you said that. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna cry at me? Are you gonna whimper? Are you gonna... No, you're a grifter. Stop doing... What are you gonna do? What can you do about it? Tomorrow I'm gonna drop a video about it. Continue to grift? Yeah, I am. Let's go. I'm gonna grift. I'm gonna watch what Revenant puts out, and I'm gonna just copy his video and see who gets more views. Fucking retard. No, honey, I'm not gonna do that. I only make videos when I want to make videos. And yeah, I love the double down grifting. Yeah, because I'm definitely not being sarcastic, you stupid autistic piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh. How to jump to it's just a video game with that argument didn't fly in Dragon Age? It's okay. And what now? Are you gonna, you know, put me in the fucking death note because I don't agree that you can use the same arguments that people used in Veilguard to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? And that's the thing, people. Me, I didn't use those arguments with Veilguard. That's the whole fucking thing, is it? Which is not... I'm proud you admitted it. Yeah. I'm also a dragon, Jinpachi. If you didn't know that. Are you autistic? You probably are. Oh no. Everything I say, it's true. Yeah. I'm not joking at all. It's not a joke. It's not me trying to rile you up with a lot of success. It's just me actually, you know, yeah, I'm gonna put out 10 videos tomorrow. When your lore videos didn't blow up, you jumped on the cultural war. Let's see if that's true, shall we? Let's see if your arguments hold up in court. Let's see that. That's not it. This one. So, when my lore videos didn't work, which lore video, talking about getting banned, which happened to me, talking about Avowed before you motherfuckers were talking about Avowed, talking about following Vilgar's footsteps, talking about David Jaffe because he was literally talking about how Vilgar grifters ruined Dragon Age to Vilgard, and I guess I fall under the category of Vilgar grifter. Lore videos, literally reacting to trailers. Lore video, making one video on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Exodus, talking about Mass Effect, talking about Veilguard Shales, which is my brand, isn't it? Talking about the whole culture war. Warhammer, and a review of Avowed that I played. Did you play Avowed? What? What? What put you on the map? You wouldn't know because you haven't watched my videos, baby. You wouldn't know either because you haven't watched my videos. Oh my god. Fucking bitch. Whew, there's a fucking fly. Did I get it? I'm gonna get it. God. I am autistic. There you go. That's all I need to read. What be your channel up? Me objectively criticizing a video game, which you wouldn't know what the word objective in criticizing means. And you will know that if you watched my videos. Are you not fucking... I prefer to play Oblivion. Same. Like, honey, Revenant is not gonna fuck you. Maybe you're Revenant. Are you Revenant? Hello, bestie. Hello, Bob. Like, honey, you know what you want? You want me to ban you so that you can go on like Revenant's comment section and be like, yeah, she banned me. She didn't let me like talk to her. Like bestie. You know how I know the video hurt you? Because you're doing a live stream crying about it. You know how I know you don't watch my content? Because you don't understand that I make content like this to prove to the people that you simp for that I can make more money off of them than they can off me. And I've been doing that for a while. You would know that if you watched any of my content and you knew what you were talking about. But you don't. You're just a silly little dog yapping, going woof woof, woof woof. And be like, no, I'm right, and you are wrong, and no one is taking you seriously, and everyone in chat is laughing at you. And the fact that you cannot see that, it's really fucking telling. Maybe you have a humiliation kink. Is that what you have? Are you jerking off right now? I bet you are. God. Fucking. Oh, people don't get it. Like, people really don't get it. You're just yapping. You're just yapping. Oh, Hypnotic's here. No, fuck off. Hypnotic, I'm gonna send a channel your way that wants a lot of attention. If you think that he's worthy of making a video, which I doubt it. Oh no, Hypnotic is here. What now? Why did not Revenant make a video on Hypnotic? They always make videos about me. Hypnotic, come here. Where are you? What? Explain it to me. When you have 90% the same fucking ideas than I do, and you say them, and you're meaner than I am, and you make more videos about them than I do, why do they come after me? Can you explain that to me? Why do they think they're gonna win against me? Can you say fuck off again to me real quick, Hypnotic? Damn. No. Damn. I love seeing the squirming. Bro, you are literally pathetic. Like, I think you are literally jerking off to getting humiliated right now. Like, that's crazy to me. And I don't know where you live or where you're smoking if you think, what squirming, motherfucker? Me laughing? I don't think you've been close to a woman that wasn't actively giving you a disgusting look to know what a woman like laughing at you feels like. Because I don't know what you're thinking that you're doing, but everyone is laughing at you, babe. Everyone. You're fine. You didn't refute any of his points. Were you not here? Are you here? Hello. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you are? Have you been listening? Have I not been speaking for an hour and 40 minutes about everything in the video and literally proving that you're, your homeboy, your home skillet, the man whose balls you suck on every night, it's a fucking grifter? I literally just have to show you his fucking channel through the 9 years he's been on YouTube to prove that he's a fucking grifter, and he just talks about whatever topic it's relevant that fucking week, and he does it with no success whatsoever, and somehow that's my problem. Keep up the great work. I will. Thank you for the view, honey. Thank you for the money. God, I have no idea who you're talking about. His name is Revenant Remnant, I think. And yeah, he just thought the coming after me was a good idea. Yeah, I'll show you the video. You can watch it later. Grifter is just another day that it's in. Why? Hell yeah. This is the video right here. Look. He uses me, much like you use me. You use me in your fucking intro. He just uses me as, I don't know, a way of venting his grievances on the whole culture war, but he doesn't really watch any of my videos, but actively stalks my social media. Oh my god. So yeah. Revenant Remnant. Wow. Again, I'll show you how much of a grifter Revenant is not by just showing you what he's been up to for the past 8 years to not success. Yeah. He cares a lot about the culture war. He's been talking about it for a very long time. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, culture war, culture war. Culture war. Culture war. A lot of culture war. You really think Hypnotic is gonna like fucking what do you think? What do you guys think you're doing? Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Okay, I wanna see what fucking happened. You're taking it personally. We would heckle Hypnotic if he talks shit too. No, you wouldn't, because you haven't. So what the fuck are you talking about? Oh bro. Oh, we got you big wasn't crashing out because people didn't agree with you. Yeah, it wasn't. I thought we all knew this. She refuted him in the first 30 minutes of his video. Like, yeah, because after that, it's just like he just kept repeating himself. And he kept like throwing out assumptions, but not following through with them. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just very sad, honestly. And again, it is what it is, and it just feels like it's coming from a place of bitterness. Like, that's all I can say about that. Like, the more I was watching the video, the more it just felt like it was a lot of like, why her and not me? She's been doing this for 9 months, and I've been doing this for 9 years. Why her and not me? How the fuck am I supposed to answer that? How the fuck am I supposed to change that? Maybe be yourself. Like, I know that's very controversial, a very controversial thing to say. Maybe just stick to what you actually care about, because people will actually see that you're genuine about those topics, and they will stick with you, even if they don't agree with you. I don't know why they go after the women and ignore the minorities. I want to know why they didn't tag you on that. Oh, Cage? Oh, do you know Jempachi? Oh, they're boyfriends. He also called you out in that video. Surprisingly, it's just Cage and me. Why? Why? It's given incel. It's given... Why? But then he talked about Atreus as well. Like, he used Atreus as like clips. But he didn't tag Atreus in that one. And he didn't tag you in that video where he put like tweets of you. It's just fucking lame. It's just fucking lame. And the fact that Jempachi is known for simping for Revenant. They might be the same person, by the way. They might be the same person. I'm famous. I have been famous. And literally, I made this point in my, the culture war, like addressing the culture war video. Thank you for the follow. Where in the fucking thumbnail, you can see that, if you don't agree with 100% what the people say, like whoever, the shills or the bigots and the grifters, if you don't agree with the extremes, you are the enemy. And it doesn't matter your actual talking points and your actual beliefs. It doesn't matter. And it's literally summarizing my fucking thumbnail. Where when I criticized Veilguard, the shields were calling me like transphobic, a bigot, a grifter, this and that, and trying to undermine me and take away my voice from me and the validity of my criticism. Because, oh my god, she's a fucking bigot. Why are we listening to her? And then, when I was defending Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for being a good game, despite the woke aspects to it, people were just being like, oh, she's a shill. She's simping for the company. She wants a review code. She wants this. Because they're literally the same they're the same coin. They're two sides of the same coin. And not even the two sides at this point. They're the same fucking side. And it's crazy that they cannot see that. Everyone else can see that. And everyone else is laughing at them because, again, it's people claiming to speak for the majority of gamers, which is not true, because the majority of gamers just don't give a fuck about whoever, is yelling at the internet about this and that game. Like, they don't care. And the fact that this entire time is like, oh, the majority has to speak up. The majority is, who matters, not the minority. And then the majority speaks up and it's like, no, actually, not like that. I wanted you to speak up, but not like that. No, it's like, bro, there's never gonna be an end to this. And it's true. It's never gonna be an end. And I can make as many fucking videos about it that I want. And I can criticize it as well. Didn't I acknowledge the tips? I did. I read all of them. Who's the big girl? I did. And then you left and you didn't see it. I said, who's the big girl? Me. I said that. I read all of them. You just weren't here to listen to them. Revenant damned on Dead Space remake because of a gender-neutral bathroom. That's enough to be miserable and upset. That's crazy. Like, it is crazy. It's literally just like, okay, this makes you that mad. Does it ruin the entire game? That's what I want to know. That's what I care about. Because most of the times, it does. It just really fucking makes it terrible. It's like, okay, what's going on here? What is happening right here? But then in other cases, it's like, okay, it's there, whatever. Sure, let me continue with my fucking day. Bro, it's just getting mad for the sake of getting mad. And I would know that because I wake up pissed, okay? I wake up pissed every day. I'm always mad about something. I just don't tell you about it because you don't care. What do you care? You don't care. And the fact that people will stay, you know, like double down and call me a grifter, like you can do whatever you want. You can think whatever you want. Reality is reality. It is what it is. It is what it is. So he was upset, wasn't he? They're always upset. And they're equally more upset after I don't give a shit. People are like, oh, but you're making... I will always make a comeback video because it's fun. It's funny to me. And it makes me money. It's easy content. It's free content even. Also, you're just... Is it grifting when I'm just like fucking laughing at someone that tried to cook me or try to get ya? Like, no, it's just funny and I've been doing this. I am known for doing this. So what do you expect? That I'm gonna be like, no, I have to be the bigger person. I'm never the bigger person. I'm known for being a bitch. Why are we surprised? I don't get it. I don't get it. And the fact that people try to use my personality against me when I own how I am. If you keep saying you don't care about things and keep talking about them anyway, isn't that grifting? Yeah, it would be grifting if I talked about them. But I don't. If I make video after video about them, but I don't. So... Is having opinions on something grifting? Bitch, look, what the fuck are you talking about? It's all the nitpicking, like, oh, you say you don't care, therefore you cannot talk about that. Who said that? Who made the rules? Do you make the rules? No. I make videos like talking about my opinion on subjects because it's what I do. And that's grifting? What the fuck are you talking about? God, people do not utilize the word grifter properly. They don't even know the real definition. Grifter to most people on YouTube is, oh, you make money talking opposite of me, you are grifting. Exactly. And it's not true. If I'm scamming people out of money, or if I'm actively, knowingly talking about things that, you know, don't concern me and being disingenuous because I know I'm going to make money off of them. No, I give my fucking opinion on things and you can either agree or disagree. If I was a grifter, you wouldn't be disagreeing with me at all. They just repeat themselves like alien synthetic drones because they're sucking each other's dicks. There's no fucking... They're closeted. It is what it is. You saying someone's accent is really low? I don't care. That's the problem with these people, is like, they cannot say anything to me that I haven't made fun of myself for first. Because I'm almost 30. I'm a big girl. Like, oh my God, you made fun of my forehead and I do that every day. Like, brother, it's just sad. It's just sad. Yeah, everyone's a bigot. Yeah, it is what it is. Did she just boot like 20 people? No. People leave when they're not interested about something. They just go away. Whew. You're the definition of grifter. Oh no. Oh no. You're gonna hurt Hypnotic's one feeling that he has left. Oh. Do Daniel Bavre's lies outweigh the game? No. Everyone is entitled to have their own opinions on onions. Shut the fuck up. Don't start me on the fucking onions again. I swear to God. God. It's just, you know, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. People will be mad about everything. And hey, I've given him content now. And hopefully that will get like his channel, like the little boost that he needs. I doubt it though. But yeah, he will make content out of this. And he will try to make me like an enemy. You know, like, oh my gosh, she's a bitch. Yeah, nothing I haven't heard before. I'm not gonna talk about him anymore because he's not that relevant for me to make videos on him. So whatever. This is why I get them on streams, because it's easier to dismantle their dumb arguments that way. They would never get on stream with me. And let me tell you something, they would resort to like name call it immediately. Or they would try like to talk over me all the time. We know the types, you know what I mean? It's just insane. It is what it is. It is what it is. If it's good, then it cannot be woke. That's a lie, though. Because by your own definition, games like Mass Effect and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 are woke and they're good. So the logic is not logicking at all. Just punish. You can use the U here. Just ban my main. What do you have multiple accounts? Also, I didn't. Maybe it's because you have that energy about you that YouTube doesn't like you. I don't care. Do you think you're the first person to disagree with me? Motherfucker. You're not. That's just crazy. Be a better grifter, that's what they call you. I don't care. Like, they can call me what I've established. Like, they can use whatever pronouns they want on me. They can call me whatever the fuck they want. Because I simply do not care. They do enough to make multiple accounts to talk, you know, to talk shit. But hey, that's more engagement that I get. So at the end, who's winning? Who's getting a paycheck from yapping and being a bitch on the internet? Not you. Me. I got more and more video to film. I'll be back if you're still live after. I doubt it. I'm sick. And my mouth hurts. So I'm probably going to cut it short. And that's going to be it. Because it doesn't warrant like a 4-hour stream, this shit. Honestly. It is what it is. You either fucking like it or you hate it. You either like me or you hate me. I don't care. I literally don't care. And the faster you guys understand that I don't care about your opinions about me, you shouldn't care about my opinions on you, the happier you will be without having to like pop any pills and crying yourself to sleep at night. Every night. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I have a life outside YouTube. And you guys don't. And that's sad. But that's on you. It's not on me. Yeah. Have a good day. Even the people that call me a cunt, which, oh my god, why would you do that? My feelings are hurt. Don't do that again. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. What? So suddenly turn around and say, no, it's totally fine, you guys. In fact, here's him telling you how much better he is than you. Just raise his eyebrows. What are you talking about? I'm fucking confused. Whatever. Have a good day. All of you. Even the ones that don't. Even you. You are frowning in your room at your TV. You don't like me. Oh my god. You think I'm a fucking bitch. You. Trying to have a good day as well. I know it's hard. But do try to, you know. Watch some gameplay. Stop watching videos of people being mad at video games. It's actually fucking with your brain. It's making you retarded. Stop it. And yeah, bye-bye. Whatever. I'm gonna take some fucking painkillers now. My fucking mouth is killing me. Bye.